Hi everyone, my name is Daffa and this is the pitch for my production project, Self-Isolation. 2020 was a strange and uncomfortable year for most of us, but more specifically, how the pandemic has affected our lives and fabric of society. Let's take a look at the timeline. On 31st January 2020, the UK recorded its first cases in York, and in 11th March 2020, the outbreak was officially characterized by the World Health Organization as a pandemic because it was spreading at an alarming rate. And as of now, 16 February 2021, there has been 109 million COVID-19 cases recorded worldwide. It has caused other repercussions too, such as locking down countries, causing the economy to decline and raise the unemployment rates, and forcing activities to change from face-to-face to an online approach. So you may be wondering, what has COVID got to do with my project? My project is a screenlife drama documentary hybrid set in a COVID-19 ridden world based on real life and experiences. It is about a university student going through the trials and tribulations of the pandemic, with the lockdown making him feel boxed in his accommodation and bringing challenges such as conflict between friends and family, piling coursework, and increasing feelings of uncertainty and loneliness. He needs to deal with the issues and find peace within himself before he is trapped in a state of limbo that may damage his well-being. The key themes of this project are mental health and the pandemic. It will be an individual project, but if anyone else is interested in this idea, I am more than happy to accept your contributions to this project. The inspiration of the project comes from my own experience of the pandemic. The most personal is the most creative, a quote by Bong Joon-ho, referencing Martin Scorsese, a quote that I hold dearly to the production of the project and one that I agree with. What is the aim and hook of my short film? I believe that mental illness is a silent killer, and I hope to shine a light on what the pandemic is doing to our mental health with this project. I want to represent the unheard, students and young adults separated from families. And by making a project they can relate to, it tells them that they are not alone and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I hope that this representation will widen the perspective of what people have endured in this predicament. I want the audience to embrace and cherish life, as well as encouraging acts of kindness to those in need of help. To answer your questions about screenlife is an unconventional form of filmmaking where the audience sees all the events unfolding from the computer screen of the protagonist. The genre is pioneered by Timur Bekmambetov and his production company Basilevs, who have been involved with a number of renowned films such as Unfriended, Unfriended Dark Web, and Searching. To fulfill learning outcomes 1 and 2, I will study the aforementioned films in detail and apply techniques onto my project such as how Searching maintains suspense through its editing and sound design. To give you a glimpse of what screenlife is, here is an example.
911, please state the nature of your emergency.
I am sick and tired of all the corruption.
Sir, is this a real emergency?
I'm gonna pack up all my
Assault weapons and explosives.
go downtown to the mall and have some fun.
Sir, can you tell me your name?
Jeff Cock is a family name.
They made that call 10 minutes ago. AJ, you need to...
Every action comes with a risk, and therefore for this project, it might be a challenge to find actors in this climate, but the bigger challenge lies in finding actors that understand the genre and direction of the project. Since this is an unconventional method of filmmaking, I'm afraid that actors may be confused and it can be very frustrating for both parties. If this does happen, my contingency plan is to make a documentary on COVID-19's impact on mental health instead. Screenlife production is much safer than traditional filmmaking methods, since you can do it at home without the need to film outside and potentially breach COVID-19 regulations in place. So, here is the provisional schedule that I have laid out for my project. After the submission of assignment 1, I have about 2 months to work on the project, and since this is a fairly new concept to me, I would need to work on the script and storyboard immediately after the submission of assignment 1 to ensure things run smoothly during production. In addition, I will give myself 20 days each for production and post-production to provide me enough time to create a polished and satisfactory short film of this new genre.